I talked to Scott Waterman before the game and talked to him about that loss to Point Loma. And one of the things they did in that game was they turned the ball over a lot, and their offense struggled. And two of the big things he said to me was their goal tonight is to value every possession and try to limit the turnovers to 12 or less. And the other thing he said about that game was the ball didn't move. Wasn't enough ball movement. A lot of one-on-one ball. Tried to be a little more connected offensively and move the ball a bit more. Try to get some open looks against this Fresno Pacific team here tonight. And this is another problem the Urbanites have been having lately. It's their last two times out. They've fallen behind by double digits in the first half. And I talked to Scott Waterman about the importance of getting off to a good start tonight, and he said it was very important. And he said that he's got a very good starting unit and just needs to see a little bit more out of them. Who falls to the floor. Somehow Fresno Pacific able to keep it. This is Sheldon. Sheldon driving, fouled by Metcalf, and he scores. Robbie's going to take it all the way and dunk it off 2 feet. Armbreaster, the steal and the slam makes it 7-6. Isaiah Williams traveled. 5th turnover for the Urbanites, who just seem a bit out of sorts right now. Seems like not on the same page right now. The body language doesn't look great. And they're trailing by 8 right now. And again, just not starting games well of late. As they get it to Guerin in the corner. Guerin, step back 3. That's his 3rd. He's got 9 points on 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Donovan, 11 of 12. Free throwing this season. Misses that one. Quinn Metcalf, though, there for the offensive rebound. Donovan reload. 3 is good. Urbanites first hit from three-point land. Peralta spin move to the basket. Emphatically rejected by Metcalf, who comes back. Lost it. Robbie kicks it out. Munson thought about the 3. Kicks it over to Bryce Moore. He'll launch a 3 and splash it in. Williams took a look at the shot clock. Isaiah, step back 3. Got it. Urbanites heating up. They've needed his offensive contributions. And rims in the free throw. Robbie off to a great start. Really starting to feel it here as he's guarding Gibson. Gibson picked up the dribble. Sheldon turns it over. Here comes Munson to tie the game. He got it, and he's fouled. And that foul, by the way, was on Brandon Gibson Jr. That is his 4th personal. So Gibson, who's played just 12 minutes due to foul trouble, heads to the bench and may be there for quite a while as Munson knocks in the free throw to give the Urbanites their first lead of the night. Driving, cut off there by Armbreaster, blocked by Armbreaster. It's Robbie's night right now. Moore, Munson drives, leaves it for Armbreaster, who dunks it down. Robbie Armbreaster, he's got 11 points. Second time Robbie's rocked the rim tonight. That's the situation here at Kezar Pavilion. And talk about blood on the floor here at Kezar. I once attended a Pro-Am game. They host the Pro-Am here every year, the San Francisco Pro-Am. I once saw a player leave a tooth on the floor here at Kezar Pavilion. He fell to the ground. His tooth came out, and he continued playing while his tooth was still on the floor. It's one of the many, many basketball games that this historic building has seen in its 100 years it's been around. Metcalf leaves it for Vickers. Bryce Moore in the corner for the lead. Good. Bryce Moore's second 3 puts the Urbanites back ahead by 1. Armbreaster out Vickers. 3 for the lead. No. Rebound to Payne. Treylon to the basket. No. Rebound. What do we have here? It's a jump ball. It'll be Urban Knights basketball on the tie-up. The Urban Knights again. Their offense has looked quite different the last two games. They've averaged 78 on the season. They scored 79 in their conference opener against Vanguard, but held to just 53 in the loss last time out against Point Loma. They're sitting on 58 right now. Vickers gets the screen from Metcalf. Donovan driving. He was bumped, and he's out of bounds. Scott Waterman is adamantly looking for the foul there. That looked like a foul and a bump. And now Scott's going to take a timeout to set his defense here. Sunbirds going to try to use some clock here. And they turn it over. Armbruster first to the ball. He goes to the rim and he's fouled. Peralta commits the foul as he goes crashing into the bleachers. It's going to be the third on Peralta. And it'll send bloody, bruised Robbie Armbruster to the free throw line for the two biggest free throws of the night. Gibson gets to the line. He's blocked by Armbruster. Oh, what a rejection from Robbie. Now here's Munson, and he is fouled. Oh, my goodness, what a block from Robbie Armbruster. And what looked like was going to be a wide open either layup or dunk for Gibson to put Fresno Pacific up by 3. Instead, it's Robbie Armbruster to save the day. So we'll take another look at what right now stands as the game-saving block here by Robbie Armbruster. Gibson appears wide open, and Robbie comes over and erases that shot. Peralta and Fresno Pacific now can freeze out the clock and play for the final shot. It's do or die for the Urban Knights. Peralta loses it. Williams takes it across. Can he get a shot off? No. As the clock expires with bodies flying to the floor. Scott Waterman is irate that there wasn't a foul there. Two players, Brown and Williams, colliding on the baseline. And as Williams can't get a shot up, instead of getting a last-second foul, we'll play 5 more minutes. Overtime here at the Pavilion. First overtime game this season for Fresno Pacific. They were 1-2 a season ago. First shot missed there, and the Urban Knights get the stop. They played a 4 overtime game at Westmont. Lost to the Urban Knights here in overtime a season ago, 88-82. So for the second straight year, these two teams here in the Bay Area needing an extra period. Down by 6. Are they going to look for the 3? Sheldon backs in. That's got to be an offensive foul. It is! Sheldon fending off Vickers. Commits the offensive foul. Precious seconds ticking off the clock. Someone's got to get a shot off if you're Fresno Pacific. Vang is not going to do it. And time will expire. It took 5 extra minutes, but the Urban Knights pull it out here at home. They improve to 6-4 overall, 2-1 in conference, and 4-1 here at home. Stick with us. We'll have a post-game interview with Quinn Metcalf, and I believe after that, Scott Waterman. You won't want to miss either of those. Final here from Kezar Pavilion. Urban Knights win it 68-60 in OT.